Today, 11th of July 2018, we celebrate World Population Day. The theme of this year's celebration is family planning is a human right. 50 years ago, the United Nations International Conference on Human Rights resolved that parents have a basic human right to determine freely and responsibly the number and the spacing of their children. This resolution implies yes to planning by the family and a big no to planning for the family. Family planning thus became a human right for the couples to exercise, not population control to be imposed by the state. You know, this itself is a game-changing realization. Women and girls have the right to avoid exhaustion and the danger of too many pregnancies too close together. Men and women have the right to choose when and how often to embrace parenthood, if they so desire, if they want it at all. Every individual has the human right to determine the direction and scope of his or her future in this fundamental way of life. So today, as we celebrate World Population Day, we are effectively commemorating with the rest of the world that this is a landmark agreement. We celebrate the World Population Day to ensure that future generations never take this hard-won human right for granted. It has to be noted, however, that even after tremendous progress being made from 1968 to date, hundreds and millions of women, men, and young people all over the world, including those in Sierra Leone, are unable to exercise this right. They still have millions of women, even in our country, that lack the access to basic contraceptives. Therefore, family planning information and services cannot be restricted on the basis of race, sex, political affiliation, age, economic status, etc. Family planning in itself is a service that must be available, accessible, and acceptable to all. Such implications, therefore, suggest that we should respect human rights. We should respect the implications of such rights. And we cannot deny access to contraceptive services based on lack of authorization from either the husband, the partner, the parent, or if in fact the woman is unmarried. We should protect human rights related to family planning by ensuring that third parties do not limit people's access to contraceptives and to family planning. Today we join the rest of the world to celebrate this landmark resolution to provide the required family planning and sexual reproductive health services by government to 1,300 family planning clinics. We also want to confirm that government is working to address the supply chain to ensure that the required contraceptives of the right quality are available throughout this country, irrespective of how remote the area you find yourself. Today, therefore, is a commitment by the Ministry of Health to young people, and especially to adolescent girls, that we will strive to ensure that your rights to good quality family planning information and services are upheld without fear of exclusion and stigma. We are determined to work with all Sierra Leoneans to reduce the unacceptably high maternal mortality in the country. Please recognize that His Excellency the President, Brigadier Retired Julius Maada Bio, in his inaugural address in May, clearly highlighted that as a nation, we must work out to provide adequate health services for women and girls. Finally, let us all join hands to uphold the right to family planning services and for all our citizens and partners, in particular the UNFPA, to ensure the health and the well-being of our women and children. I thank you.